Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this fight between the Mumbai Indians and the Hyderabad Sunrise. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Alan Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The right call here, I'd say.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Bolt over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. 5 runs in that over. The Sunrisers are 18 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged it. They've gone up here. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Kishan waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 34 for 1. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack.
How will the bowler respond?
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 40 for 2. Sharma into the attack now from the Tata end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Rady watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have been set a target of 61 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, it's going to be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. A big one. 12 runs out of there. Mumbai, 12 for none. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Patel, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. No, terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai, 14 for none. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Rohit waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Rohit has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything. The Sunrisers kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Brilliant diving stop. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Gone. Superb catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Eight runs added in that over. Mumbai 31 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Zampa shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge. That has flown.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
I'd like to see just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover dive, straight to the extra cover field. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Wow, what a final over. You felt it could have gone either way, but this bowling attack kept it tight enough and got the deserved win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.